Hello and welcome to if you're watching later. This is 99.9 with the late night lightships. Yeah, we're officially live. I just got the notification that I'm doing this. How strange is that? Yeah, if you've been around for a while, don't forget to set your notifications. Hi, Chanel. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome. Chanel, I didn't get a chance to read for you today. Um, I was hoping to check people in with a native spirit oracle deck, if that's okay. But Chanel, if thanks for all the coupons. If you have Q&A tonight, you just let me know. Welcome, Benita. I just got back from the football game. It would have been like equivalent of like what 30 35 degrees outside, and I was screaming the entire football game. You know how it goes, do defense. Um, so my voice is ripped. So it's going to be a different kind of program because I'm going to adjust my speed of the lightship accordingly so that I can keep up, make sense, and actually talk. Oh my goodness. I don't understand football. What's not to understand about football? I'm not even on the network here. My goodness, give me a minute. Sorry about this, everyone. I've just got to hit my settings really quickly. Hi, Brianna. Hi, Benita. It's the awesome, the BB Club.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I got the right network here. Um, yeah, there now it's connecting. It's probably because I went to the football game. Hey, Crafty, why don't you call me on Instagram right now, Crafty? Call me on Instagram. I'll put you on for everybody. I'm hooked to the network now. I had the little drummer here. Let's get back to that. I'm like wrecking the whole vibe of my own stream here. Just because you bear with me, everyone. We're gonna get some messages out. We're still gonna do all that good stuff. But primarily, I wanted to catch up with the people who I missed today. They weren't there when it was their turn. Hoping to catch some of those folks. Okay. So my hope was to read for you guys some oracles. And thanks, Crafty, for the positive vibes. I'm doing very well, thanks. Other than my voice. So it's going to be a different style of program. This is kind of like, consider this the late night tarot wind down, because the tarot airwaves were super busy. I looked at I searched live tarot to see how much other live tarot was going on before I came back tonight, and there was a lot. I was like, holy moly, pudding and pie. Okay, Crafty, it's time to get ready for Christmas. Christmas time with Crafty. Positive vibes, nothing but positive vibes. Welcome to Jamie C and Brianna 1111. Okay, I don't even know how I'm going to do this. I'm not going to take a list. I know that much. I'm going to have to go slow, and I want to acknowledge anybody I missed on the list today. But if we're not too busy, I would like to check everybody in with a native spirit card. We gotta get Jamie and see some love. Okay. Oh, awesome. Thanks for the recommendations, Crafty, and for shouting out my channel. If you people are here regarding Crafty Tarot, I will definitely. Oh, thanks for the love in, Crafty. That's awesome. We had a lot of new people. I wish you were awake earlier today. Steve's up too. Hey, Steve, how was that cup of coffee? Steve, I figured it out. You got to go put together one of your grandkids, get them a Kinder Surprise with a little toy inside the chocolate egg, and so that when you go put together the little like plastic toy, and then it'll be like all your transmissions will be fixed. You'll figure it out. Hopefully, you got through your transmission today. So, Crafty is saying we got some first timers. Jamie C, some love. Okay. I love those things. Jamie, why don't you go ahead and start things off on the program tonight? If you have a question, or if I can pull an oracle for you, whatever you would like. And it's on Crafty Tarot. Thanks, Crafty. Appreciate you for being here. And yeah, welcome, Jamie, to we're the tribe across the pond. Yeah, if you want to, I'll put you on. We can have a guest caller. Yeah, give me a call. I'll put it on. I'll take it off and I'll put it on. I'm on the Crafty. what he got into me. Yeah, he's like that. It's nice to see an authentic awakening process occurring before your eyes, and the level of openness that comes when it hits home with Pisces, which is a sister sign. I'm a double Scorpio, so I've been feeling it. Oh, you're from Canada? What are you doing? It's getting cold out. Chanel C is from Alaska, Jamie. She knows all about the cold we deal with up here as well. Uh, I always got coffee. It is the nectar of the gods. No, that's absolutely funny. No, don't call me on the phone. Crafty's gonna FaceTime me on Instabush or Instagram. Yeah, so it's really good. And welcome, Saruchi. No, don't call me on the phone. Just type in the chat what you would like. Chanel says I don't like. I hate the cold. Mm. Yeah, it gets pretty chilly. I was at the football game and it was like 35 degrees outside. It was snowing on us while we were there. I'm like, who plays football in the snow? Canadians. Yeah, I am. I got my cozy. I got my cozy thing going on. I got a candy in my mouth because my thing. You know what? All's I'm missing. All's I'm missing is the. Oh yeah, what's that? Little bit of water. Gonna help me get through tonight. Thank you, water. And thank you to everybody that's come. We should probably get this show on the road. We'll see. Well, we can just chat too. Could check some people in with spirit. So good. I'm just hoping to keep an eye out for the people that were here earlier today. Some people were super patient. We got really busy. And oh yeah, here we go. This Crafty's on the phone. There we go. That's how we'll start off the thing. You see, hey, it's Crafty Tarot, the old-fashioned way. We don't need the fancy OBS to get you on the live. It's good to see you over there across the pond, Crafty. Everybody, if you don't know this, Crafty Tarot, he's over there in the UK. Hey, good luck with the Brexit thing there. I hope everything's working. People aren't all butt-chapped and stuff. You know me, I don't get political, but hopefully everything's going all right over there for you guys.
I really care about any of that.
That's right. We're next level now. Let the politics do the politicians. You know, all that good stuff. So, have you taken over the world yet? Give us a progress update status on how Crafty is taking over the world. How's that going?
Hey, that's going amazing. I have been realizing that I'm connected to three negative blood types that are all three women and all specialize. One specializes in like mind stuff, writing books. The other one is soul, like into spirits and stuff like that. And then the other one's all about clean eating and all stuff like that. So, mind, body, and soul. And just kind of crazy at the moment.
That's right. We were talking about how our brains were turning into popcorn machines when we get into it super heavy. It's great to see you. And one last question I got for you, Crafty, is when can we expect to see some more content from your channel and see you going live again? I think I got my notifications set right, but they're finicky or weird.
Well, funny you say that, and the funny that I told Jamie to come in here and everything, because me and Jamie are going to do a collaboration the next time I go live, which should be in the next week and everything. And she's an amazing little tarot reader as well, just like yourself, legend. And yeah, I just love life.
That's good.
Life is amazing.
Live, love, laugh. Live, love, life, laugh. Okay, I love you, Crafty. Thanks for giving me a shout. Thanks for being on the program. We're gonna get the drums going again, Crafty. That was awesome. Thanks for being here. I love taking the calls from you. It's absolutely wonderful. All right, sir. Take care for now.
Yeah, take care for now.
Ta. I don't believe in bye-bye, so ta for now.
Ta-ta.
Oh yeah, what do I gotta? Oh, there we go. I got it figured out. I'm an old guy. I'm not so great at technology, but there he was live in person. Everybody, Crafty's okay. It's nice to have a guest on the program every once in a while, and collaboration's a great idea. we definitely love when other readers come to the channel and they meet each other and stuff, doing cool stuff. All right, let's get this back on the go. So Crafty Tarot, everybody, give it another round of applause. Another round of applause for Crafty Tarot. It's good to see Crafty. If you haven't subscribed over there or hit that button, make sure to check that out. It's really cool. All right, Jamie. I definitely want to get you in. You're first on the first time caller line, as we used to do that. You can let me know, or I'm just going to go ahead and pull a nature spirit for you and read for you, which was kind of my intention for today. Anyways, how may I help you, hippie? Welcome, hippie chick. It's been a minute. Holy moly. Pudding pie. You need a confirmation? What's going on, hippie chick? Tell me what I can help confirm. I can neither confirm nor deny. All right, this is us. This is what we're doing. We're gathered up here. We're checking in with spirit. It's a tarot wind down because there's a lot going on the tarot hotline. So we're just coming in to kind of chill and relax. Non-smoking BS. Steve at a bed and breakfast. So let's get together. Let's love one another right now. I don't know who to read for. I don't think this has ever happened. Like, people just come in, been hanging out. I don't know who to read for. So cool to see Crafty. Okay, this is it then. I'm gonna pull a message and read for Jamie. So cool of you to join us in there with Crafty Tarot. That's cool, Chanel C. Come back and catch my attention at any time. Okay, Jamie C. You arrived with this guy, Crafty Tarot. This is a nice card, I think, Jamie. You pulled the card of the Dream Traveler. What you see here is like the flow, the cascading of like cool, still water, like a nice collection pool, like Return to the Blue Lagoon type stuff. Paradise, right? We were talking about dreams last night. Lightning Spark was there. We were talking about dreams last night, sort of the importance to like stay in touch with your dreams as like a clear window into your paradise or your subconscious, the other side of the veil that's like very beautiful and those sorts of things. And imagine like life as one of many dreams. And you do a lot of traveling here. You do like a century's worth of traveling here. But at night, or when you let your mind go and you let it flow, and all you're doing is dreaming, it's occurring, and it's unbeknownst to you. You just let go of all control, and that's how you learn to travel the farthest in your dreams. You risk uncertainty to let it go because you know from the feeling that it feels right and that it feels benevolent, and then you can just go like with full no worries. And that's kind of like how you get the furthest, or when we talk about dream traveling, going here, there, and everywhere. Because all of outside, what's in the center of your living room, or whatever's inside your house right now, that's only a teeny tiny portion. Your brain is big. Your brain is like everything. Your consciousness, and it's not like cerebral. I'm saying like your consciousness, the seat of the soul. Up here, it sees like everything. So when you drift off to sleep and when you have these dreams, it's like getting in a what they call a teleporter. Not really a time machine, but a teleporter. And you just connect with higher consciousness. And you can go places. You can go to all the places that your consciousness is aware of, which is a lot, especially if you're an old soul. I get the feeling, Jamie, that you do have that. The fact that you know Crafty Tarot and have met in this sort of way, and you're Canadian, lets me know that you're probably very, very much on that light worker, old soul style of thing. And yeah, that's awesome. Another Canadian reader. Big shout out, eh? Going for a rip there, are you, bud? Where is you? Canada, silly. I'm in Canada. I don't really disclose too much. I have people in the vulnerable sector, Jamie, so I don't really give away my locations and stuff like that. I'm just super careful on the internet. It's just the way I am a Scorpio. I'm careful, right? I'm from Canada. Okay. Yeah, hoser. Yeah. What's up, hoser? Yeah. You know how we do. You know how we do. That's good stuff. I'm Berta. Like I'm in the Rocky Mountains, Jamie. I'm full Berta. You know, I feel bad for Greta Van Looney Tunes because the poor child's been brainwashed and scared of her planet. And I love Berta oil and gas. What can I say? It's the energy that the world takes for granted, and then they come and they protest in our face and say we're destroying the earth, but they can't see it. They can't realize it. It's just, so is mine, Jamie. I have Sun, Moon, and Venus in Scorpio. Does anybody have a question? Are we just relaxing here? I was going to check Chanel. If you're listening, Chanel, I'm going to pull your native spirit card and check you in. And Rebecca too. And then Benita and the other, who's Benita and Benita. Brianna, Benita and Brianna. Benita and Brianna. Brianna and Benita. Oh, nice. I like this, Chanel. And I'm glad you've joined me for this weekend for the live broadcasts. Because I got to see a snowy owl. It was on Thursday I saw it. And it was beautiful. And you pulled the card of owl medicine, which means like sometimes we can become very worried simply because of the fact that there is too much time, that there could be too much idle time. And owl medicine is all about the healing that you do in your idle time. Okay. You conserve energy, you recharge, you reserve energy, you make more aware decisions. And this, you actually do it like a yoga practice. And yoga, whether it's meditation or stretching, is like to be used like medicine for feeling better. So owl medicine is actually taking like very practical things and immediately putting them to work for you in any kind of idle time. Or if you've been waiting for something, somebody, that sort of thing, Chanel C. It's just saying this time is never wasted. Owl will take your medicine. Heck, you could even watch Winnie the Pooh and learn a lot about spirit. You know, it's about these practical, subtle, everyday things that are just there. Like, why does it exist? Well, it shows you something. Absolutely. That was for Chanel C. Who? I woke up in a Soho doorway. A policeman knew my name. He said, you can go sleep at home tonight if you can get up and walk away. All right. Yes, Ellie Jane, we can. Go ahead and ask a question. Oh, yeah, I get Al says. Steve, I love your frequency. I love that you vibe with us. I love that your frequency is like tuned right in. You know, all that stuff. Oh, Gazelle, welcome. Gazelle, did I give you a card earlier today? Or did I cheap out and say I had to go? You're welcome, Chanel. Oh, man, that hurts. I lost my voice at the football game, and now I'm like, can't hit my vaporizer. Oh, okay, then you're next, Gazelle. You're absolutely next. And then Ellie Jane can ask her question. And we'll just roll like that tonight. Okay, we got it. It's here. Oh, I like this, Gazelle. I like this for you. You got the card of the peace pipe. And I actually I want to read from the book if I can. If I may, I would love to read from the book for this card for you. I'm just going to tilt it down so you guys don't have to watch me read. And you can actually look at the card, hopefully. it comes up. Hopefully I can get it to stand up for you guys. Like I said, I'm pretty ill prepared. We haven't been in the studio for a while. But Gazelle, this is really nice. It's got the beautiful feathers on it. It sits like high above like some of the oldest terrain. And it's very nice. And this whole broadcast tonight is much about like just take the talking stick. Take the talking stick, whoever wants to take it for like here we are. Peace pipe. Here we go, Gazelle. I had to find my page. The card meaning for this one is heal old wounds with people and situations. Carefully do whatever you need to do to make amends. Forgive yourself and forgive others. It's time. You no longer need to carry any burden. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives. You bring peace to the world. And Gazelle, just from my knowingness of you and your channel and your dedication to daily tarot, I know that that is 100% true. Your native spirit wants you to know that sharing the peace pipe filled with sacred herbs is a way of finding common ground and dropping any sort of discord. It was a respite in order to calmly assess a situation and find a peaceful resolve. There are times to drop everything and leave. There are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places. This is one of those healing times. Maybe there is a wound inside you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Maybe you need to forgive yourself or forgive another. Transform any inner grievances at this time. Do it now. You not need forgive the act, but there's power in forgiving the person. You no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there is someone from your past with whom you should reconnect. You know that you need to. This is the time to do it. Okay? It's pretty sounding and resounding, right? This portion of healing, right? Forgive yourself for any thoughts that are transient, that come and go, and that they may be scary. It's not your fault, Gazelle, that certain things are like can appear to you as like worrisome or troublesome or scary in your life or in any of your lifetimes. But the peace pipe is here to let you know that it's like when you're fully immersed in self-forgiveness and self-acceptance and knowing that none of what has befallen you, like to a certain level in regards to this, is your fault, because all can be forgiven. It doesn't matter like AC/DC who made who or who forgave who. None of that ever really matters. And I know you know this, but this is like, just look at the beautiful, like healing white light that's coming through. Guess what? Feathers, right? And there's 5 of them, and they're beautiful. Okay. And you can glean from as much of that card as you'd like, Gazelle. It's quite beautiful. And I like the ancient depiction of like the land here, how old this is, how the cut banks are clear and defined, that it's like, no, there are journeys that are beyond us in our time on earth. So we just take it as part and parcel of the bigger picture and be like, kind of like that dream traveling card. It's there for a time, but nothing truly is permanent except for you. That's it. And the peace pipe, if that's something you bring along with you. Yeah. Feathers for great teachers should be a thing. Should give your teacher a feather. The teacher said, what would you have me do with this? And it would be like a very like guru Zen type question. Oh, you gave me the feather. What should I do with it? Right. It's amazing because like if I see a feather or if I see a beautiful bird, I stop and I'm like amazed by it. And I know like you deal with beautiful birds all your life and all your days. So that's an amazing thing. That's an amazing contrast to me too, because like if like as sacred as I feel that feathers are when they come across me and birds, you have them with you every day. And so you must be like, the only way my linear mind can think it is like you are like 8,000 times blessed over and over and over again. And these blessings must reach out into more benevolent future lifetimes of teaching and healing work and light work that you do. It's like we got on the Light Work Express, or I put Lightships on the thing, right? It's like, why would we not keep coming back and kick ass and take names and wake more of our people up from lifetime to lifetime? Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Welcome, Saruchi. Thanks for being here. And go ahead, Ellie Jane. It's your turn. If it's a such thing as turns. Elizabeth G, welcome back. We read for you today, Elizabeth. It's a pleasure. Thanks for being here. I was hoping to come back on for a few hours and catch anybody that I missed, but as a lot has changed in my life, I can no longer speak the way I was speaking earlier today. I know. I'm just getting around to saying hi now. Okay, because it was like a party. We all got to the party, and like I came in through the kitchen door. I didn't see because you were talking to all the people out in the living room at the bottom of the stairs, but I had to like go to the basement and give everybody there cheers and say hi to this person, and then I got talking to Gazelle, and now I came out into the other room. It's like, oh hey, there's Saruchi. Right? It's like it was a cocktail party. Looking for shelter, right? Give me shelter. All right, Ellie Jane, let's have a look. I'm gonna talk to the dragon for that one. For Ellie Jane, will Ellie Jane housing come together next week? Gonna cut this deck for you. Wishing everybody the best in peace, prosperity, joy, bliss, abundance, happiness, well-being. Queen of Swords, she's not much help. She's not much help in this, but this is what is off the top of the deck, right? And by your housing coming together, I'm not sure like what level this looks. This is just like basic shelter, or this is real estate deals. This is like quite nuts and bolts. That's what the Queen of Swords has to say about it. It's like, it's very metric, it's very generic. If it's housing, if it's like, you know, if it's like a legit request where resources and everything have been met, it's very difficult to see into it because it's a very nuts and bolts type thing. You got the Five of Pentacles, the out in the cold card here. All right. Like to me as a reader, like on a question about that, that's like a no to me. But to tell you no, that you're not going to have shelter, that's counterintuitive to my brain, because I guess the expectation of it, or whatever your query was or your question is, Ellie Jane, like this isn't supportive of like being in there. I don't know if you're getting kicked out, or if you got kicked out, or if you've applied for something, you know, that's very difficult for you to get in. But for something, I don't know, I see something being on the hook, or something must not have been met. It's very counterintuitive to tell you, right? Like what went on in the past? Why would housing not come together, not be there for you? But I've got divorce and applying for apartments. Oh, I see. Okay. Might not be next week. It might not be next week. There's more that you have to figure out. Thanks for the extra little tidbit. That was like pretty wide open. Like, am I going to have shelter? And that's like, that's like, you know. So as long, hopefully you're safe and warm, because I see this, you having to wait a little bit longer on this one. Okay. So stressed out. Yeah. And that's a tough one. The Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles there. Something about your background checks and your money situations, something of that nature. It might take a little bit longer, but all the obligations should be met. Like, you're a smart woman, you're a smart person, you know what needs to be there, you know what papers need to be signed, and you know that, you know, you could be somewhere if you needed to be. But as far as like apartments, applications, and things like that, you might just be experiencing a bit of a delay And the reason I say that is like we were about to have like a Mercury retrograde, so hopefully it comes through before then. And I don't know why the cards would say no. It seems to me like kind of a cut and dry thing. But I guess if you're stressed out about it, maybe you're creating some fear and like, blocking, straight up blocking it, Ellie Jane, because it's like, just go and do it. Go get an apartment. you, you know, take the stress off as soon as you can. Stress is not healthy. Okay. I don't know. Why would you be stressed? Like, you should be an exciting time. And I know it's easier said than done. I don't know your situation 100%. But it's scary to do so. Well, you got to look past the fear. You have to be able to look past the fear in any sense of the word. I would turn that fear into, like, can we call it apprehensive excitement? Like, oh my God, it's awesome. We got to transmute that stress and fear, because those will kill us faster than Red Bull and cigarettes. It's tough go. Yes, Jessica, you may have a card for sure. So why would the Queen of Swords saying maybe you're just scared, or you're psyching yourself out about being left out in the cold? That's not going to happen. You are much more powerful than for that to happen to you in your life. You're already here. Oh, that's cool. So you kind of got the Dream Traveler card on a delay. Just hang tight, Ellie Jane. Not done with you yet. We're gathering your tribe. Okay, Jessica? This is an interesting concept. We've had this card out for the group, Jessica. Now it's reappeared here for you. So this is about taking a stand within community, like finding out who's aligned with you, who's vibrationally matched to you. Don't go outside of yourself in any stretch of the word, Jessica, to nurse or coordinate or nurture relationships that fall outside your comfort zone when it comes to how you resonate, how you vibe. We're long past this, but sometimes those relationships can't be helped, or sometimes they find their way of sneaking back in, and you're left at a bit of a crossroads. Okay. That sort of thing. With this about gathering, and look, you're offering a helping hand out right now. You're saying, hey, look, I can do this. If I can help you, I will. And that's going to formulate a tribe in itself. It's very awesome. Gathering your tribe is about building of like mind, building up of like, just it boils down to unconditional love, because you're giving like selflessly. When you're gathering it in, it's for a common goal or a common purpose is why this occurs. And again, for more comfort and added surety and added security coming your way over the next little while. Okay. And Jessica works in property management. Look at that. Right? Just make a phone call. The goddess will just pick up a phone call, and Ellie Jane will have a place to live. And hey, guess what, Saruchi? You and I were just at the party, and we watched this all go down, and we were like, holy moly, pudding and pie. Georgie, like, this whole thing just happens to people around you. Stuff happens to people, right? Very much, Ellie Jane. Transmute your fear as best you can. Look at it as excitement. Look at it as like you're a hero in a very difficult part of the movie, right? And that sort of thing. It is all in the divine timing, but sometimes, like, when it comes to like Jamie, and I totally get that, all that in that divine timing, right? I don't know. There's something a bit askew, Ellie, when I read your cards, because we got like the rolling the dice or the taking the chance. You have a bit of I feel like lack mentality. Like, I don't have it. Like, I don't have enough, or I don't feel like it's going to be enough, or I'm scared for my resources. And this is like counterproductive to the law of attraction, to kind of like getting what you need out of life. And if you've been in a situation where your needs have changed, based on like divorce and separation, my heart goes out to you because they change your needs dramatically and drastically, and it's a huge life shift. And then you have the added pressure of like, oh God, now I got to go find a place to hang my hat and call home, a little apartment, all that kind of stuff. But this is the stuff that you kind of just like pour your heart into doing it, and like I said, make the most of that owl medicine. Like, make it perfect, make it what you want. Take the time to dive deep into the littlest of things to create the surety for yourself. A root chakra meditation would be a really good thing for you, Ellie Jane. I feel you can just go down and focus on the root, focus on on feeling secure, because the feeling I have is that you are secure, yet you've somehow tricked yourself out of the fact that it's like it's not secure and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Gurkhas Metro Town again in Scorpio this time. And that's why I said we're going to be recessing a little bit, taking a break. Everybody kind of doing their own thing for a little while, which can cause added delay in the world of business and commerce, because this is happening in the Scorpio season now. So you think of Gurkhas Metro Town is bad. It's going to be kind of wackadoodle for a little while. It is going to be a fun November, though. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, thanks, Crafty. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me that was there, because I've been hyping it and then I forget about it. Then I hype it and then I forget about it. But yeah, the present moment, the mindful stuff. Definitely check that out, Ellie Jane. Okay. All right. I feels. Oh no, you're over this phase. We gotta love you. Yeah, you gotta love yourself. Transmute your fear. I learned that the hard way. Saruchi, did you take your test? Hi, Cher Cougar X. Welcome back. Okay. And to Ellie Jane, did she bounce? Did she ever get back to you, Jessica? Oh my goodness. Hopefully she's okay. That was terrible cards. The Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. That was awful. It's like somebody just like tarot reached out and smacked her. That was terrible. And I'm sad about that. Kind of. Right? You usually wait till after. Yeah, so that kind of thing. But commonalities, they're going to be a big theme for you, I feel, Jessica, coming up. It's interesting just in kind of getting to know, like, right now, like, we chirp Scorpio a lot. Leo is active. They got chirped a lot. Aquarius is getting chirped. They're pretty awake and active, as well as Aries and Cancer coming alive a little bit. Pisces and Taurus, things getting a little bit sleepy. They'll just be able to like relax and that sort of stuff. Oh no, that's okay. That's okay, Ellie. Those were tough cards. I don't know what's going on there. I would really encourage you to do some like root chakra meditations. And just, transmute your fear, just like Saruchi says. Thanks. It was good. I lost my voice. And then, relaxation is the key. Oh my goodness. No panic attack. Talk to Jessica. She might be able to make a call and help you out. Yeah, I'm okay. I was just at a football game and lost my voice. That's all. I'm actually I feel really good. But I'm taking it slower. This is like a tarot wind down. All the other tarot channels have been going off the hook. There's so many of them on the go right now. So we're just like doing a little late night, like chill out. Like if you're waiting for your turn on another channel, just drop in and hang out. Oh, she's back now. Don't have a panic attack, okay? Just don't do that. Don't do that. Hi, Eve. Eve, I didn't get a chance to pull a card for you. Eve is next. Good to see you, Priscilla. I'm not sick, I'm not. I just sound sick because I screamed my head off at the football game. Just crashing in. That's okay. You can do that. You've been eating popcorn. Oh yeah, sure, Lightning. Sure, Lightning. Thanks. We talked about dreams on Friday night. Last night, I guess it was. That was awesome. Hi, Unique. We read for you today already, but we're doing some oracles and we're really vibing out. Wanted to check in with spirit. We got the power drums going on. We've been pulling people their native spirit cards. All right, it's just the way of things. Eve, it's beautiful. The stuff with the food, okay, and the earth, okay. Food carries like earth energy with it. And so with it, you ignite the fire like the sunrise over the desert horizon. You ignite the fire of the spirit of the earth because your love, and anyone for that matter who has as strong as a love of food as Eve does, it's kind of like you carry with you the spirit of earth. You're all about it. When you eat, you're like directly connected with Gaia. You are like, it's like a big vine runs through your whole jihad and connects you to the earth. It grounds you down into your root chakra because you think about it, right? So it is very earthy, and it's when you have your diet right, life stretches out before you as something that you can accomplish. When you're okay with your food, and when you're like you have like this healthy level of unconditional love and respect for your food, it's a miraculous thing. It carries with it the spirit of the earth. You believe in food and that's probably the reason some of it is for it. It's because you are like a soul that is naturally feels a connection to Gaia. You probably also have a lot of talents in regards to animals, being like a horse whisperer or like a puppy snuggler. A puppy's not. It's the spirit of the earth, right? Because like you think of earth, the element. Okay, well, there's quartz and limestone and sand, and but it's also like oak tree, things that are alive, animals, us, all carry with it the spirit of the earth. And it's very nice because it's the slow roller. It's that mellow song that you hear just at the right time. When you give me the beat, boys, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. All right, it has that drift away feeling to it. It's very nice. You should be feeling a lot of calm and peace and serenity about your days for the next little while, Eve. It's really nice to see you awakening and igniting the spirit of the earth. It's very good stuff. Yeah, I don't astral travel anymore. Now I just peek into the other side of the veil I've been blessed with some visions. It's tough stuff for me to talk about, but I don't astral travel anymore. But I look into this area of consciousness that it's like normally veiled from us as human beings. And I don't have to travel anywhere. It's just right there. So I don't really astral travel, but I understand the concept, and it's very cool. It's like, and lucid dreaming too, also another very cool thing, right? Just being lucid, just being awake and alive. This is like the matrix within the matrix. We are beyond. We've been on the light ships and traveling through space and time for like, oh yeah, and to those of you watching thousands of years from now, we keep doing it. We're still doing it. She was here. I saw her. I think she's having a panic attack. Send healing. Crafty, can you send your healing vibes? I'll send some to Ellie Jane, okay? Dream's been getting crazy. It's because your head's a popcorn maker. One of those air popcorn makers. It was like louder than anything. You'd have to like stop the movie because it was so loud, and it used air to like pop the popcorn. That's what our brains are right now. It's 2020. Things with like crazy it's not even the tip of the iceberg. It's insanity. Ellie Jane. Okay, somebody else asked me for a card. Oh, Unique 1111 asked to be on the list, and I think somebody else asked for a card. Yeah, that's a problem. I have that sometimes too, Jamie, and then I'm tired during the day because I was so awake when I was supposed to be asleep. It's a rough go. It's a rough go, eh? Oh yeah, Lightning Spark. Yes, Lightning Spark 100 and Unique 1111. Unique New York. Unique New York. Yeah, everybody spread love, and then get some more, right? Strange dreams and visions of people. I'm like, okay, why are they showing me them? Understand. So yeah, you're crossing timelines. That's all. When that's happening, that means you're crossing timelines when you're dreaming. It's like bumping into somebody on Fifth Avenue. Oh hey, I haven't seen you for a long time. But you do it when you have those visions, strange dreams and visions, like people, and like you feel that they're fully exposed. Sometimes it's like you're actively crossing timelines in the dreams. Other times it's your mind just taking the thought of them and compressing it like a trash compactor. Okay, so far our minds are popcorn machines, trash compactors. What other kitchen appliances could our brains be turned into? Let's talk about zombies and Halloween. Eve, you're the cook. If our brain was a kitchen appliance, what kitchen appliance would people's brains be best at? Going to the 5D. But for Lightning Spark now, it's cool. Eve had the spirit of earth. Lightning Spark brings the spirit of water. Okay, wow. It's kind of the opposite of like fiery type spark lightning energy. But water is what a crazy, amazing conductor of electricity water is. A lightning spark strikes a pool or an ocean of water. It's like, wow. It's like everything is charged now. This is like powerful kinetic energy. Is it kinetic energy or stored energy for you? It's like you've been storing up the energy, lightning spark, just like, and then pop. Or like one of those things that you flip it inside out and you set it on the table, and then all of a sudden it goes pop and it pops up in the air. You're in that phase where it's like, it's not like, look, I got your nose, where it's like it's waiting to like pop. And there's a like energy building and kinetic. I think it's kinetic energy. It's storing up and it's building up and it's like growing. You're almost like a Tesla coil or something, and you're ready to just light out and like let it burst out. And with this spirit of water, it's like, yeah, when you carve a new path or a lower path for water, when you carve this lower path for the water, it immediately takes to the low path. All right. It immediately goes where you let it, which is, incredible kind of energy to have. So maybe you could just be waiting on how to direct your energy. Okay. And you do love drinking water, and you are a water sign. That's good. The spirit of water, the depths of emotion, all that kind of stuff, the ocean of commotion. And keep body moving, stay in motion, do your stretching, massage out those areas. Don't let your body become too tense. Don't be like water. Don't store this stress. Filter. Water is a beautiful filter as well. It'll filter things out. So make sure that it's washing. Let the rains of Shambhala wash you clean. Okay. And filter out any grimy or residual energy that you are holding on to. That's a message from the spirit of water. Okay. Ooh, let's see. The brains, yeah. Maybe for guys, I put it in there and I forgot that it was in there, and then it went all rotten and I had to go and fish it out, and it turned into this thing that I didn't want to think about because it was all had a moldy fried egg on it or something. I don't know where this stuff comes from, but yeah, that's maybe for the guys. And this is some relationship advice now from my floor, from where I'm sitting on my floor, or not even my floor, a floor where I'm staying. this is some profound advice. Ladies, to get to know your man, you've got to remember 100% that we love to think about nothing, and we do it a lot, and it's not personal. We just love to think about nothing, and we do it, and a lot of guys don't even know that they're doing it when they're doing it, but we love to think about nothing. So you're right. Our brains would make good refrigerators. Oh, that's good. That's good. Sorry I said eggs when you said eggs. That's good. I hope you have another beautiful baby bird. And you saw the heartbeat? That's really good. We'll be dancing everywhere. Yeah, kettleheads. I feel Jessica the Goddess says, I feel forgotten by people, mainly by friends and family. When I stop initiating, revealed a lot about my tribe. Yeah, like I said, sometimes you can't select which relationships those are, or are not. When those people aren't reaching out, or when it's like they've decided they're going to do them and like put the onus on you to be the driver to keep the relationship alive, yeah, I can leave you with that forgotten feeling. But just look at it in a way where it's like, this relationship is not a relationship right now. You can go tribe over there. Just because you're in your teepee and you don't come out doesn't mean you're not a part of the tribe. You're just not of the part of the tribe that I'm gathering right now. Right now, I'm gathering momentum for like people that value my time and their time and our together time and all that good stuff. And it's not like pulling teeth to try and make it happen. I don't have to instigate that kind of thing. Yeah, the bathrooms are on the left. No, wait. Don't go out tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bathroom on the right. Okay, I don't know who writes this stuff? Who writes this stuff? Is a public tribe. We'll be dancing. We got an interesting mix. I got Eve and Crafty just chilling out. I know I got a unique and amazing, awesome crew of people that come to chill. You guys are the best. I don't say it enough because we haven't done our community appreciation week in quite a while because I've been limited in the time I've been on. But it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful to have you each and every time you come. It like gives me inspiration and hope that the method in which I chose to give back with what I do, it holds value and it's worthwhile because I wouldn't do it if it wasn't for you guys. It's wonderful. Oh yeah, melted butter on popcorn is great. Just don't touch. Just don't touch any. Don't go around touching all the walls. You know how that goes, Eve. Saruchi, I didn't pull a card yet for you. Did you take your test, Saruchi? Did you take your test? Is that an Eye of Horus emoji? What is that thing? Very chill. Love the vibe. Yeah, it's good. Thanks for that, Priscilla. Appreciate that. Okay, who was next? Who is next? Butterkeys. Just call me Mr. Butterfingers. Taking into, oh my goodness. Oh, that's good. I'm optimistic that Aquarius season, not even that I'm optimistic, I got a sense that the Aquarius season is going to be beneficial. There's going to be a lot of people are really going to be like engaged in the January, in the dawn of the new decade. We just had a millennia, but you know what? Still, let's celebrate a decade here. Let's celebrate 10 years. And people are going to be very much around and engaged. And there will be a lot of symbiotic and mutual relationships that will be able to form and begin to form come January. It's going to be a good time. And I haven't had my almanac, Saruchi. Saruchi, here you go. You got the card of the Spirit Keeper of the West. All right. This is the place where things go to be fulfilled. All right. The direction of West, right? It has this area. I don't have my map out to let me know what elements do what directions, but you know, when it comes down, the Celtic calendar is my logo for the channel, because I believe like through astrology and direction, a lot of it is very dependent on that sun sign, and we're really attuned in our personalities to our astrologies, not necessarily because certain stars are where certain stars are, but more so around the earth changes that happen in sequence with the moon cycles. The moon, the earth, and the sun are the three astral bodies that affect us dramatically. The rest of them, if you think about, were the little tiny dots out there. Okay, they're important, yes, to mark our way in the galaxy, but we've got the whole Milky Way mapped out already. Science has given that. It's done that for us. So the identification here of this Western time, of even the time we're in the Spirit Keeper, the harvest season of the West, this is about fulfillment. I'm seeing a lot of 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, things like this. So this is a tarot wind down, remember. So Saruchi, take this time between now and January and bring in everything that you need. Don't take with you like stuff that is like exercises in futility. There's no need to travel heavy whatsoever. When you're the Spirit Keeper of the West, stay light on your feet, stay upwardly mobile, stay in executive mode, even if there before anything has occurred in terms of your goals and your school and your tests and your first surgery and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Be about it now. Be the fullness of who you are now. And then just allow that other stuff to be cool shit that happens to you later. Okay? That's a Spirit Keeper. That's a message from the Spirit Keeper of the West. Sure, Kimmy. How are you, Kimmy Roberts? Thanks for coming in. What's going on, Kimmy? Check in with me. And who else? Because it was somebody else's turn. And there's not really a list. Okay? It's somebody else's turn. Ellie, come back to us. Come talk to us. Hey, Dusty. Oh, that's awesome. Dusty Blue is here. I think it's because we have the awesomest, one of my favorite Oracle decks out. I think that's why Dusty's here. Dusty, I appreciate the support and the friendship that you've given to the tribe and to the channel since we got going back in April. It's a pleasure to have you here. As well, anybody in the art community, say hi to Dusty Blue, because there's beautiful growth and eye-opening things happening forever and for always in the world of art. Oh, that's cool. Hey, hiya. Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya? Dusty Blue, you have pulled a beautiful card of answering the call, right? This is very nice. When you've been called up, when you've been tasked, when you've been given direction or inspired within yourself to have new direction, the next step, kind of like what the left foot is to the right foot, is known as answering the call. Moving towards it, you're in clear control of your space and your time, and it's very beautiful, Dusty Blue. And when it comes to answering the call, this is just saying, this is the left foot action that, you know, when it's like a BTO, taking care of business each and every way. If that involves climbing a mountain, that involves climbing a mountain. And right now is a good time because I feel that you're filled with a lot of strength. Ambition is bubbling over. Okay. You know, things that were on the back burner, you're finally catching up, and you're going to have some time to get some things off of the back burner and reintroduce them into your current focus or into where you want to put your focus. You'll be returning to certain projects that had been left to the wayside. And these are kind of just like timeless type readings. But, you know, when we look at these Oracle cards for you guys, it's usually like, this is in the next like week or two. This is what you needed to hear now. So it's kind of how those go. So Dusty Blue, thanks. Oh yeah, Priscilla's been chilling for a while, and so is Unique, has been waiting for a while on these Oracle cards. Yeah, blessings to you, Dusty Blue. It's 2:44. Okay, Jamie. Hey, thanks for riding the crafty tarot tray wave into our beautiful little oasis. It was a pleasure to have you here tonight. Really cool. Come back and vibe with us anytime. It's really nice. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card for Priscilla, and I want to talk to Unique. Interesting. That's very cool. Priscilla, you've got the Spirit Keeper of the North. You might be feeling, Priscilla, a little bit lately like you're hunkered down, or what the tarot readers will call it hermit mode. It's not really a modality of anything, but it is a nature of the behavior that, we're moving into a nesting time. And for you, this is nice because there's full acceptance of like, I don't need to be out doing all this stuff that I think is going to make me happy. But deep down inside, my intuition tells me like, it might not make me happy. There's outside chances that it's like, I'm just going to do it because what's being asked, what's being directed of me. So with the Spirit Keeper of the North, this is like, be in full acceptance of your relaxation, of your own self-care and rest, sleep, hermit town, La La's land, sawing logs, getting the right amount of rest, and keeping, what the Bee Gees, Barry Gibbs, staying alive, staying alive, Sorry, my voice was gone today, so I wanted to see if I could hit that note, but I still can't. Right? This is very much about like looking at your basic needs, looking at survival modalities as well. If you want to call it hermit mode, let's talk about the modalities of wisdom and survival, right? And things like that. But the Spirit Keeper of the North is very strong. If you're a very spiritual person, Priscilla Pope, you might have some very powerful old school visitors there as guides as well. They're hey, they're the real deal. They're the real deal, and there's nothing wrong. They may look a little different, but they're on the same page as those that fly the friendly airwaves with the lightships. Okay, it's the only way I can put it. Sorry, that's a little esoteric or abstract, but I can't say it in a way that would like the government would come in and shut me down and like turn it all off. All right. All right. So you have been on a spiritual journey. Yeah, you're being guided. You're being guided by some pretty powerful, awesome people right now. And that's good. They're not even like people. They're like spirit. Let's call it spirit. No, spirit is breath. Let's call it for what it is. Your guides. You have some amazing guides. I know that for a fact, Priscilla. They're awesome. Make it stop. It's like Herman Munster. That's too funny. Today was powerful, strong here. Am tried from all, but was amazing. You're tired? Oh yeah, that's okay. Tuck it out. Get your rest. Get your sleep. Stuff like that. Okay. Unique. It's Oracle card time. Thanks for getting a reading today, Unique. It was a pleasure to read for you. I think that was the first time that I've read for you. Energy felt nice. Brandy Monica, can you have a reading, please? Hi, Brandy Monica. Sure. Why not? Steve wants it to stop, but we're going to keep going. Stop that train. I want to get off. Oh, Citron's here now, too. That's awesome. Welcome, Citron. Appreciate your presence. Appreciate you for being here. It's really cool. Okay, Unique. This is rather awesome. You pulled the card of Nature Spirits. Okay. Wow, this is very nice. This is about your pathway opening up, Unique. I feel like there might be opportunity that is close by you or about to present itself to you. We can look at nature spirits out in nature, and it's being like when you're learning and when you're in kind of like uncharted waters or places that you've never been before, sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming when the forest gets too thick, or you've gone in a direction, or what did the Hobbit say? We're further from the Shire than we've ever been. This is one step further from the Shire than we've ever been. Like when it can seem very overwhelming, but the nature spirits are there to like relax you into your certainty and your securities, to be like, no, it's all okay. There's no need to be worried, or there's no need to be upset at this time. But I do get a sense that new doorways and new avenues are opening up for you that may even require travel, or they may be taking you in a new direction than what you've been used to. And you may be apprehensive because it feels like uncharted waters, but the nature spirits want you to know it's like, 2 solid feet on the ground, 2 feet in a heartbeat. You got it all, baby. You might just get thirsty and need to bring a bottle of water with you. And remember, when you think water, get the good stuff. You got to get the good stuff. They call it thank you water, and it truly is amazing. You can find it wherever water goes. It's true. It's true. It's true. Oh yeah, I wish I could think of that tune right now. I wish I could get that song in my head. Oh, yeah, I'd have to listen to it. I have to listen to it now. Steve, thanks. Thank you. That's awesome. Your life shifted and began with synchronicities. I do travel. Trusting the process. Perfect. You're in the right place, Unique. We jive with very aware, infinite people. I don't want to just call them woke because it's not fair to them, because we get mixed in with all these people that are they think they've woken up, but they're really just in like that full double layered dream where they're like, no, you're not quite there yet. But we truly are around here, and we appreciate you for hanging out, Unique. Okay, and for Brandy Monica, I'd ask for a reading. I'm just doing oracle pulls tonight, Brandy, just because I did we did a lot of tarot and Q&A earlier today. So that side of my brain, and then I went to a football game and lost my voice. So we're just I'm plugged into the Lightship right now and just like doing the stuff off cuff type thing. Okay, because we're not really was it on in? See. Oh, nice. I like this for you, Brandy. I was walking in Memphis. I had my feet 10 feet off the bill. When I go walking in Memphis, right? This is very nice. This is the card actually of walking in beauty. Okay. And this is when you're walking in beauty, it means take notice of your surroundings. Take notice of what's around you right now, how blessed, how awesome all of it actually is. Even if it's the old worn out favorite blankie that's there and, it could be updated, don't fall into that trap. You are always walking in beauty. Your surroundings are meant to be beautiful, but sometimes it's about perception and about the way that you look at things. You are being shown, and your guides are wanting to show you the beauty in many things right now, and some of it could be manifesting as like a little bit troublesome or testing you sometimes. If you just fed up, or if you feel like, well, that's just not quite good enough, or that's just not there, it's really like saying, more so than not, the surrounding isness of everything around you, your surrounding, when you look at it with the proper perception, and you unlock that ability within yourself, it's almost like a superhero ability to see the beauty in everything, whether it's conscious or not. I don't care if it's a dog or the coffee table, and the dog and the coffee table are right there beside one another. And then you stub your toe on the coffee table and you talk to it like a person, and you're like, God damn it, you stupid coffee table, I'm going to cut you off with a chainsaw. And if the coffee table could talk back, it would be like, I'm where I'm always am, you dum-dum. You kicked me. You were in the way. I'm where I've always been. You kicked me. And that's sort of, it doesn't matter, conscious or non-conscious. There is beauty in absolutely everything, but it is all about perception. And walking, when we actually do the physical act of, walking along, you think about things like singing in the rain, or twirling on. When you're walking, you're processing, you're moving through space and time. Okay, that is the process, and that so that your surrounding is dynamic. But what remains constant in the dynamic of changing environment and how humans find their innate homeostasis is because everything carries beauty. It carries remarkable qualities. And it's kind of when those things become alive and vibrant and they go off like popcorn in your brain, that's a beautiful energy to be in and a beautiful time. And I love that walking in beauty card, because it's going to be good over the next little. You will be noticed. You should be at least by the end of the Mercury's retrograde, you're like due for some acknowledgement, I feel, or somebody to acknowledge your work because you deserve it, you know. Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah. Garbage. You know what's Garbage? The band Garbage. Remember the band? I think that was that band. Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure, Citron. We have an awesome deck out. We've got the Nature Spirits cards. Oh, I'm glad things are well for you. Thanks for checking in. It's awesome, Citron. Appreciate you've been hanging out at the channel for quite a time. And I was saying earlier, I don't express it enough. I don't express it enough. There we go. It was spitting for you. It was ready for you too. Nice, Citron. Check it out. Medicine woman, medicine man. We're going to go with medicine man. Okay. Look at this. The shadow that is behind. You see, you take notice of the way this person is positioned into the rising sun. If he's looking east, if he's over here and he's looking west, okay, then it's the setting sun. But we'll just have him medicine man, and he's looking into the sunrise here right now. This is because, like that old saying, it's darkest before the dawn, and things of that nature, where it's like you've kind of woken up to a point where you've gone beyond, like, I'm going to seize the day. You're more to the point now, Citron, where it's like, I'm going to find a way each and every day to heal a situation by making your life better through your own actions and means. You do it in a way that helps the planet. It helps collective by self-improving and medicating oneself to a point of serenity, benevolence, and stillness. Each and every person that does it does a part in healing the entire planet. And the feeling I have, because you've drawn this card with kind of like the darkest, like the worst is behind you type mentality, you're coming about it now where it's like each and every day, it's like going through your senses. Yeah. Talk about it. I want to talk to you about that in a second too. But when you like go through it, it's like you're bringing a level of new healing each and every day. You work in pharma, so you pulled the pharmacist card. What about homeopathic, brah? What about homeopathic type stuff? I was listening to John Cleese. The County of Things the Society for People Who Put Things on Top of Other Things. That, like Monty Python. And he said when there was a doctor's strike, the death rate went down. Whenever there's a doctor's strike in history, the death rate has coincidentally gone down. How does that happen? Right? Yep, you can heal the world with and it's like, yeah, your love for yourself. You give the shirt off your back, and you the heart on the sleeve to anybody that you see in need. I see you do, like, it's almost like you're on the good deed a day program. And it's like you're one of these spiritual anchors in our society that's helping people that you come into contact with smile. That's an incredible gift. Don't ever underestimate how valuable that simple, subtle act actually is, because that's a huge thing. And you would be very good, I feel, at etheric healing. Go from mixing up, but don't mix up. Don't make my Viagra too strong. To I heal people with light for a living. That's what I do. I'm Citron. Here's my card. I've uncovered a beautiful healing technique where you just come in, I shine a light at you, you laugh, and all your pain and fear goes away. You could be doing that. Yeah, big pharma, big nobodies, big losers. They're going to be on the losing end of things here real quick. It's just a prediction. It's not my opinion. It's just a prediction. This is psychic entertainment, psychic hour. Chanel C is back. Welcome back, Chanel C. I wonder if that's why that ethical thing. Remember when I read your cards the other day? Was it, or last night, where it was like you asked me about a promotion, and then I was like, oh, okay, the level of ethic that's involved here. Perhaps maybe that's why I was seeing that. I didn't know that it was pharmaceuticals. If I could buy it. That's funny. All right, who's next? Who is next? Oh, we lost Priscilla to bedtime. That's okay. This is a tarot wind down. There's like hundreds of tarot channels popping off all at the same time today. So I just wanted to create a space where it's like you could come for like some chit chat, some chitty chatter, chit chatter. Enough of the dribble drabble. Let's get back to work. More medicine work. Take Viagra with a full glass of water, because if you don't go down, it will give you a stiff neck. Yeah, that's too far. Oh yeah, Kimmy. Sorry. Namaste, Kimmy. Sorry for that. That's right. Thanks for reminding me. I am in one of those headspaces where you guys have to repeatedly kick me in the ears because I'm not doing a list. So it's okay. It's okay. You know, and then remember, like, through the entire 80s and 90s where they're like, eat garlic. It's good for you. It'll heal everything. And then, like, but they don't tell you in World War I, the soldiers dipped their bullets in garlic. So, because when garlic enters your bloodstream, it's poisonous. Strange, right? Yet psilocybin is poison, banned poison, you know. Dribble, dribble, drabble. Yeah, garlic's pretty good. I like garlic a lot too. It only kills vampires. It's so funny what they tell us. I remember that whole thing where it's like, eggs are good for you. Eggs are bad for you. Eggs are good for you. Eggs are bad. We don't know what the effing egg is. So we don't know what's in there. So we don't know if you should be eating it or not, if it's healthy or not. Poop. Poop. That's funny. Okay, here we go, Kimmy. I'm focused now. We get into that vibe. The dribble drabble. No, you've got the Spirit Keeper of the West here as well, Kimmy Roberts. So far, this has come out on a theme of abundance tonight. So you could be falling into this category. Look at the diversity of the changing colors on the trees, right? This is like the Spirit Keeper of the West also comes with a message of our individuality and how it reflects to collective and how collective reflects back into our individuality. So Kimmy, this is about like being nothing less than your unique self for the next little while. And don't worry about how other people view you. You know, you keep things on the real and you keep things benevolent. And you keep looking out for number one. But don't get sauced up about worry of people, you know, that might take you the wrong way, or you're not their cup of tea. So what? Maybe you shouldn't be drinking tea in the first place. That sort of thing. The Spirit Keeper of the West. You think about California back in skateboarding cool kids days, right? It was like, man, they wore hoodies and everybody thought they were badass kids. And then like the X Games came along and like, guess what? All these kids are millionaires now, right? Because they weren't afraid to go out and exude their confidence in ways that allowed and helped them feel liberated and all that. Like California was the heart of it. The Spirit Keeper of the West is saying, do you, be you, no matter what the world or other people thinks about it. Okay. And if you are like a little bit, you go with the flow, you like the trends and you do things that like keep you feeling connected to collective, you know, do those things and allow them to be, and allow them to like bridge that gap and sustain you if that's what you want. Because the Spirit Keeper of the West is also one that's going to be like, what is your choice? What do you choose? Like Atreyu going all the way to the Oracle, you know, to get all the way there. And it's like, at the end of it, just says, well, what are you going to do, pal? Right? You came there for all the answers, and all you got was another question. The spirit, the spirit keeper of the West can be very much like that. So you may find yourself in situations where you might be faced with a puzzle, like not an escape room type puzzle, but like a puzzle, not a jigsaw puzzle either, but like you need to find a creative solution. And it's like spirit actually like doing this for you, being like, Kimmy, you know this. You can figure this out. You know this. This is going to help you. Do it now so that you can use it again in the future. That sort of thing. Okay. He's a bit of a trickster, that old spirit keeper of the West, right? It's okay. It's where the ocean meets the sky. Right? Never I'm gone, for I know my place is home, where the ocean. I shouldn't be singing tonight. I really shouldn't. Oh yeah, D messaged me, asked me if I was coming on. Yeah, find D Lovely. Somebody find her. That's awesome. That'd be really good. She's not answering. Dude, she's probably blissed out right now. It's all good. You're welcome, Kimmy. And sorry, thanks for being patient. It's really cool of you. Whose turn is it? I know somebody had asked for a turn. I'm going to bust into the Norman deck. This Oracle deck has actually literally told me, like, that's enough. These got, like, this access, that access is your guys' like, your guides. I'm, like, talking to your entourage, the people that are, like, with you while you're watching this stuff, too. Okay? When we're into that, that's a heavy Oracle deck. She's having a rough night? Oh, well, get her in here if she needs. She should be blissed out. All right. Well, I've got you guys on Instagram now, and I know, like, hopefully nothing's too bad. We'll send her our thoughts and our prayers, because they go hand in hand. Our thoughts are our prayers. We want bliss for D Lovely. At least I want bliss for D Lovely, so I'll send her some of that. Yeah. Hopefully she's okay. Who is next? Or who's got an idea? Who wants to talk for a little while? I'm losing my voice. Somebody tell me a story. Who got away without talking about their dreams last night? Oh, here we go. Let's get hungry now too. Chicken thighs with Korean chili candy sauce. Tomorrow rice, stir fry. You need some ginger, some raw water chestnuts. This old guy mentioned gingerbread today. Wants that, but said make cupcakes. Yeah, the gingerbread man. Is it too early for Christmas carols? Maybe my favorite lines. Rudy Toot Toot and a rummy tum tum. That's my favorite Christmas carol line. Yeah. Eat the cupcakes, old man. Just eat them. Eat them up. Okay. Well, it's a very chill time. We're going to move to the little Norman deck. So if anybody has like Q&A, I just was reading oracles for people, but I have some energy and some time left in the tank to do a bit of Q&A. I was hoping some of the people that I missed would come back, but I get it. Like, the sun goes down, people go to bed. You had 2 bitches from my dreams last night, so I've been up since 6 a.m. Because every time I wake up and go back to sleep, there they were again. I was over it. Wow. That's a tough go. At least you know who they are. Don't look at their profiles for a while. Don't look at pictures of them on Snapchat or Facebook, Chanel C. It's probably just leftover residual energy that you're putting in the trash compactor. The dreams can filter that out. Ellie Jane, you're back. I hope you're okay. I hope you're well. I'm sorry that the cards kind of gave you like a real hard push. I wasn't expecting that. You got caught with your pants off hiding in the fridge? Oh, you hid in the fridge. Oh, wow. That's unreal. Was about to block it. You should probably, unfollow for a little while so you don't so it doesn't get in, because it goes into your retina and then it goes up here into the cortex. You're like, I remember these people. I know these people. I don't hate like their trip. Thanks, Captain Obvious. But then it goes into your cerebral, into like there, and that's where like when these people are like that deep into your mind. Um, like I say, normally I dream about people after there's been a farewell for a long time. If I haven't seen them for a long time, I will dream of them because my mind will like bring them up again. But I don't do like a lot. I have you guys on Instagram, but for my normal 3D life, I don't do like Snapchat or Facebook or any of that stuff. Sorry, was I getting a little quiet? My voice is toast. Yeah, because if you look on top, yeah, the black and white, that's awesome. I love how you roll, Citron. I love how you roll. That's an interesting dream. We're talking about refrigerators again. We've been talking about refrigerators for most of the evening. What's going on? People don't usually peek in since it could be. All right. We're just going to relax. We can go for station identification. Brought to you by Thank You Water. We were busy earlier today, so it's nice to be on and just chit chat with you guys and hear about the stuff you guys dream about. That's really cool. I think dreams are really important, and during this time, it's been a highlight on it. It really is. We're coming up to a new moon in Gerkerus Mercury retrograde, so we might as well gather our tribe and convene because it's life is hard, but life is also very easy. It seems like a paradox, the ultimate juxtaposition. Why is life so hard? Oh, why could it really be that easy? There's always this duality to it, or the non-dual isness of all of it. I usually wake up thinking I'm in the bathroom, so I generally get paranoid and then yeah. That's funny stuff. Those layered dreams, the ones where I like wake up and then I wake up again, those ones are the ones I don't like those. Because I've been realizing, like, it all dawns on you. It's like, where am I? Where the fuck am I? And you're like, oh, well, I'm here. I'm there. I'm right here and I can't move. Like, I thought I was over there, but I'm not. Those are the tough ones. Okay, Chanel, have a good sleep. Stay warm up there in Alaska. We'll see you again probably in a few weeks' time. Everybody, I'll be live again probably the weekend of November 4th. Because that's just kind of like the timetable. It's going to be January before I can kind of come on weekly again. But right now it has to be every 2 weeks for a little while. So, yeah, have a good night, Chanel. And sweet dreams. Have awesome dreams. No horror movies. Yeah, and thanks again. Thanks for hitting us up with the $1.99 coupons. That's awesome, Chanel. I really appreciate that. That's awesome and lovely. Thank you so much for keeping the channel strong and alive. Waking up in the dark gets you confused. Yeah. I like to switch it up. I'll go like 6 months and I'll sleep with a little bit of light on, and then I'll usually in the summer up here, so where it's always light, or in the depths of winter, I'll go a few weeks with the light on, and then I'll be like, no, now I'm ready for it to be absolutely dark again. Mahalia, was I able to read for you earlier today? Did you get cards today? I can't remember, Mahalia. If I missed you on the list, or if you weren't there for your turn, let me know. Oh, I did. Okay, good. Okay, good. That's awesome. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for gathering up with the tribe. Um, as we go into Scorpio season, as we get ready, we get prepared for our Gurkhris retrograde. Weather changes, it's for us in the north, it's starting to feel like winter. For those of you that have crisp, beautiful fall air left, go out and get after it. Breathe it all in. Take in all the vibrant colors that are left while you can. Absolutely. Saruchi, did you have any Q&A or any questions tonight? I appreciate you, Saruchi. It's funny. I'm so blessed. I feel like I get the best of both worlds doing this. Earlier today, we couldn't keep up with readings. And then now tonight, we have like another just a smaller, more intimate setting, tribe, circle, campfire type feel to everything. So I get the best of both, being able to stream for both. You're getting old. Haha. How do you know you're getting old? I want to hear your guys' answer to that question. What is a telltale sign that you're getting old? Just a message from my divine team? Absolutely, Saruchi. Absolutely. Oh, okay, yeah, and Cher came back. We haven't gotten Cher and Oracles out tonight. Yeah, it's okay. Just flip the light on. But make it like everybody, I feel like you should have your one personal light that is you. It goes with you. Like the old this little light I'm good, because it makes so many cool little new awesome ones there, right? Don't if you're unsatisfied with your nighttime light, it's worth an investment to pick out something that is just perfect for you. You absolutely love it. You should the light that you leave on overnight, if you can, or if you do, it should be, you should take time to pick it out and to make it special. It's for your health. For your health. Telling you how to live your lives now. Who is this guy? Henry, the mild-mannered janitor? No. Everyone gets old. Even your spirit is like 5 years old. Your physical form can't be. Yeah. But I've heard that before, Mahalia, but I haven't heard it in a very long time. That's interesting that you know that. How you use that spirit being 5 years old. It's interesting. Some cool people with some very cool spirit guides that hang out with us. We vibe on a pretty nice frequency out here with the Lightships, and it's such a blessing to see you all come and interject and with your entourages, your spirits. Okay, Saruchi, getting these shuffled up. I want these to come out for what they need to be. Message from Saruchi's divine team. Yeah, thanks for hitting the like button. Okay, Saruchi, one of your spirit messages is saying it's time to quit going back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth, stop and go, back and forth, to and fro, stop and go, back and forth. Just take the direct line. You see it. Just get out the chainsaw and cut yourself or a bulldozer. You could go get like a big D5 bulldozer and just push your way through. There's no need to go back and forth, because you can see the end result just fine. So there's no need to go the long way around. It's like when you go into a Burger King and they've got the what do they call them? The chicanes or the stanchions and the ribbons all set up. So you have to go back and forth just to tell Henry what you want to eat. Okay. When you're the only person there, when you walk in first, your kids duck under the things. They're lucky, but just go around the quick way. You don't have to go back and forth all the way through it. And that's just kind of like a comedic little break for the metaphor of what could be going on here. with, maybe this could be a goal you're chasing, but your spirit guides are telling you there's no need to take the long way around. There's no need to go back and forth, if you want to quickly. If you are doing this, if you are going back and forth, make sure that you're appreciating everything that's coming in, that you're not, spending time unhappy or resentful. Because if you're taking the longer way around, when people take the long way home or the scenic route, they slow down so that they can enjoy it. And if that's what you're doing, taking the long way around, hopefully you're finding like beauty and interest in all this stuff, right? The spirit's kind of saying it's like it's been a bit mundane. It's been a little bit like one foot in front of the other. Oh poo, oh piglet, when are we ever gonna get there? Right? Absolutely. Who's this, Saruchi? Who's this ding dong? This is a Ace of Cups. This is an Ace of Hearts. This is Fabio by a crystal blue Italian stream. Is this what you've been dreaming about, Saruchi? Is this about like finding a new love, or finding like a new suitor or somebody new coming in? This gentleman sitting in this place has a sense of newness to them. You could be meeting somebody. Spirit is preparing you, I feel, and Spirit is letting you know perhaps that you have a suitor or some sort of like there's a romance interest that's about to come in. That's a cool card. Where does that come from? Could be a new opportunity for romance. That's cool. Isn't it? What would you think about that? What would you do about that? Saruchi's looking at being like, I have no freaking clue what's going on here. Yeah. There's romance in your cards. Secret admirer, even. Somebody's really like maybe interested in you, or you're gonna meet somebody that your first impression, they're gonna like, they could fall for you, or they could like really want to like go ahead and make the gesture. Right? This guy's got roses. He's got the one rose, and this is the dozen roses. And roses, they're similar to cups, like in the tarot. These roses, this is like about finding bliss. This is about like, and it's going to be interestingly enough, when the romance really ignites and fires up in your life, chances are it's probably going to happen at a time where you need to be focused for school and career, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I don't have time for this. That's the very reason why I said that right there. Because when it comes, you might not accept the offer. You might look past it because you are visioning on, you have your eye on a prize here. You have your eye on a set goal. There's some place that you want to get to, that you are trying to go to, that you are eventually going to get there, but you're taking a very roundabout method. And that means because you're taking the scenic route, the chances of falling in love are much greater with what you see, with who you meet, all that good stuff. Yeah, you don't want anyone just yet, but somebody might take a fancy to you. Spirit wants to let you know that as well. Okay. You're an attractive person. You can have what you want and be what you want, right? Biggie style. This is the wishing well. This is the fantasy. Make your fantasies a reality, Saruchi. There's nothing stopping you. You are fully liberated, and any boundary that you perceive, you're the one that has put it there. Okay? You can do it now. You're meant to get off of these roundabouts and have a direct line, a straight line towards you and the end goal, and you and what you want. Okay? The card of fulfillment is here, but there's been some wild cards up here. Like this 41 is a wild card too. This is a 5, and then you have this one here, this other 7, this 43. These are the wild cards that come up to be like the fruitfulness and deciding for yourself what truly you want. Spirit is saying very much so, like fulfillment is yours, but the blocks that stand between those hedges that stand between you and it, you put them there. You created the maze. You're the one that's going around it now. And you got to remember the shortcuts that you put in there for yourself. sometimes, being like, yeah, I can get there. I can do that. Absolutely. When they were giving out roses, you thought, look, I got your nose. That's good. And you got this, Ruchi. You can definitely do this. Let me go ahead. I'm not pulling Romance Angel. I'm going to get a Power Oracle for you as well. So I appreciate your support, Saruchi. Thanks for joining me on Patreon. Definitely a way. Always got time for bonuses for Ruchi. You seem to come at all the right times, Saruchi. Make that a mantra for life. I'm always on time. Maybe by your watch I was 10 minutes late, but I'm always on time. And who is this now? Truth. And the truth is you always are on time. Wherever you go, that's where you are. Nothing exists outside of yourself, Saruchi. It does, but it's not real unto you unless you're physically there. You can't be in two places at once. It's just impossible. Unless you're dreaming, then you can be in two places at once. But we're talking about life and reality right now. The Spirit wants you to know the truth of that fact, that nothing exists outside of yourself. Okay? And wherever you go, that's where you are. So everything is meant to happen in the now. Nothing is meant or not meant to happen in the future. You know, it's about making it. It's about making the moment and the here and now. Make it your home. Make it your dwelling place so that you can dig deeper into things like the silent witnessing of all of the small things, all of the amazing things. And you can create more in less time because your other certain goal, you're still on the journey. You're still on the way there. I would love to see you get off the wheel of fortune and be on a straight line highway, Suruchi. Okay? Don't mean to pick on you. But that's the truth, right? Spirit wants you very aware of what is truth. Citron's got it. Absolutely. We are all doing our best from our place of consciousness, and that's all we can ever ask of the people in our lives and from ourselves. There's no need to cope with shit that isn't real. Okay? Unless you're playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, that's not real, but you have to cope with that. I'm just kidding. We're beyond. Is life still happening all around us? Of course it is. But we're just here melded into the moment, kind of like washing away, waning away like a slow moon moving over the earth. And it's just like, it doesn't matter. The perspective is higher now. We've turned up the notch. We've turned up the knob. We've turned up the frequency on this entire game. And we're ahead by like 4 touchdowns. We're kicking its ass. I appreciate you, Saruchi. Who's next? Or was that everybody? Is it just that quiet? I wanted to turn it on because I know some people didn't get readings earlier today, and I said I would be back. So I think I'm just gonna stay on and hang out for a little bit, just in case we can catch some of those people. Because earlier today when it was busy, there were so many people that I wanted to help. That's everyone? Okay. Well, then we need to play a game, or I need to be more interesting. Or could we just let the drums and the silence? I'll be like one of those guys that just fall asleep while they're on their live. Can you imagine? It's good television. It's really good television. It's good TV. So me and Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, and Chicago PD, we're on for the #1 time slots. And you guys, lately I've just been aghast with television. I didn't watch it for 7 years. And now where I'm staying, it's on all the time. And I find I'm watching World Series baseball. I'm watching tomorrow here in Canada, we elect a new ding dong. We get a new leader. Take me to your leader. Hey, oh yeah, Cher was here. We didn't get any cards out for Cher tonight. So we're electing a new leader. So, and I don't really get political on this channel, but that's going on up here in Canada. People are all wackadoodle right now. I love that show. See, and that's just it. I'm just blown away by it because I didn't watch any television for like 7 years. I'm like, holy macadoodle. It's like, like, because at the end it goes like Dick Wolf, like the old Law and Order used to, like 15 years ago. I'm like, this is what happened. Law and Order is now on for 3 hours, and it all happens in Chicago. I'm like, that's cool, I guess. Just blown away by it. But some of the stuff I finally find myself getting mad at, like just some shows are just maddening, and the commercials, my God, just lose your mind. I'm excited because this lady gets back in town in 2 weeks. She wants to go out again when she's back. Well, that'll be hype. That should be fully hype. You should that should be fully charged up. Spark that up, because who doesn't love going out? It's amazing. Eve is here. Talk about your food. Talk about, dancing, all that good stuff. Share. Do you have any more questions? I know we read your cards today, but you let me know, because I don't think we pulled any messages from Spirit for you tonight. This is how we used to do it. Back a while ago, Share, like when we were starting the lives, I was so addicted to doing the live streaming. I'd go live for 4 hours in the day, and then I'd turn it off, and I'd come back for just a vibe session in the evening. That's perfect. That's perfect. Citron, couldn't agree with you more there. Couldn't agree with you more. Hey, here's Good Vibes Brother in to say the day. Hey, Good Vibes Brother, welcome. Welcome. I see. Yeah, Share, usually if I'm not dating anyone, I make it a point to date myself. I'll take myself out for your health. Because you can, that walking in beauty thing, it's like you go to where they serve your favorite dish, and you can get your favorite beverage, and it's your favorite ambiance. And when all those things are lined up, it doesn't necessarily even need to matter that, nobody else is there, because you're there for your experience. It's weird. Guys probably have an easier time doing that than the ladies do. To the Native American drums, the shamanic drums are kind of nice. Should see if I can. It's good. It's it's a way to create some chi around you with the powerful drumming. Very nice rhythm. But you have been asked out, correct, Cher? People have been into you. Good vibes. Just hang tight. I want to read for you if you want some cards tonight. You came at a really good time. Cher, no mountain is insurmountable. Okay. And nothing is ever permanent, right? In some cases, it's you need to overcome. You need to find ways around, over. You need to some more creative thinking in your life right now, and you need to let creativity just ooze out of every pore. Just let it flow through you and get into. I don't know if this is painting or making music or whatever, but it's calling for an action point from you to make your way around or over or past something. Like, clearly you can see from these two cards that there is something blocking the way from you going in a straight line to the other thing. You either have to go over the mountain or you have to go around the tree. You know, you have to go under the tree or under the mountain, maybe the mines of Moria. I don't know how you're going to get there, but I do feel like your straight line path is being blocked. So, and what this is a call to with the Merkaba being there, this is a call to grander, more grand, bigger, if you will, greater levels of creativity for yourself. I would really love for you to write a poem or paint a picture and then either hang it on the wall or burn it. The choice is yours. Do whatever you want with it. But just do something out of the ordinary where you're just letting your brain just like fall out onto a piece of art that you did it. It's one of yours, right? It is nice. It is nice to go out, and you should for your health. It's like when your friends call you for coffee. Every time you say no, it's like you better be sure that once in a while you're gonna say yes, because just to get up and out of the house and doing something, even if it's like, you know, you can only stand that friend for like a half hour at most. Tag with it. Go with it. Go with your heightened intuition and your favorite thing. And just go and get out of the house and be a part of the energy, because there is like you do have to kind of like keep swimming in those deeper portions for endurance and for your health, right? It's very important. And Gazelle, thank you on the supportive end of that. That's huge. Yeah, you're up next. Good vibes. It's your turn. Thanks for waiting so long. You've waited like 5 or 6 streams to get your question in, and now you finally hit it with divine timing, and you're here. Here's a trivia question for anybody. How many times does a hammer appear in the Rider-Waite Tarot? How many times does the image of a hammer appear in the Rider-Waite Tarot? Three. Suruchi says 3. No, you don't have to think. Oh, you can't think of a question? Oh, okay. 3. Citron says 4. I don't have a Rider-Waite Tarot deck here. And to be honest, I don't know the answer to that question. I'm such a jerk, eh? I don't know. My guess would be 1. I can only think of 1. Take your time, good vibes. If you want to think of a question, or if you just want message, we've been doing messages from Spirit. I said trivia, and then you assumed that I knew the answer to the trivia. You just assumed it because I'm the talking head. I'm the talking head. So you're like, well, he knows the answer, but you just assumed that I knew the answer. I could pretend like I was a mainstream media person and I did know the answer, but I don't. That's too funny. I get a kick out of stuff like that. I have a sick, twisted popcorn brain. Every day, wherever I go. Do you have a smartphone? Where are you seeing this stuff? Like bus benches, license plates, your cell phone, all that stuff. When the numbers are lining up for it, it's a part of the stage of awakening where your cortex, your conscious mind, is becoming aware of the patterns And the reason why that's important for the awakening process, for you to see begin to see the patterns in numbers, is because eventually, as you become more and more aware and attuned to like higher frequencies and things like that, you begin to realize that everything is patterns. Everything is patterns. All right. And the seeing it in numbers first is a way to cushion that blow. Because if your mind was to wake up all of a sudden one day and to be like, everything is pattern, you'd blow your mind. You would be like, they would send you to Arkham Asylum, because you're like, it's all patterns. I'm the Mad Hatter of patterns. What do you mean everything is patterns? Oh my God, it's all patterns. So your brain learns to see them in the numbers first. It cushions the blow, because this awakening process is like being in the dang boxing ring with Muhammad Ali. It's why like people that brought Zen to the Western world, and people that talk about things like the Tao Te Ching and the teachings of Lao Tzu, they do it in very esoteric ways, because not everybody can digest and handle all of the information and everything that's being shown to us at once. Okay. Are we still on the air? I'm saying unable to connect. Please try again later. Did the chat go off? Hello? Hello? Sadhguru. Are you listening? Hello? Hello? Are you listening to what I'm cramming in your brain? It's like those numbers are attracted to me. And for you personally, it's just a part of the time that you're in. You're about to and when you start to recognize patterns, then you start to recognize it. You use it to your benefit innately. You use it to your benefit. You'd be like, that's a pattern. I know that. That's just a pattern behavior. That's a pattern of things. That's a pattern of, that. So it's like, it becomes much easier to cope with all that good stuff. It's telling me to connect to my chat later. I think I lost my chat, everyone. Can somebody type in 333 for good vibes, brother? I think I lost the chat. I don't know if refreshing is going to I do it all up. Signs, gas stations. It's 111. I got 1001 here. Live chats. Pop-out chats. I think our chat just ate it, everyone. I think the chat just went down. At least I'm not able to connect with the chat. And if I refresh my page, I might lose the whole thing, the whole rigmarole. I'll just give it 1 minute, everyone, to see if we get the chat back. If not, I'm probably just going to sign out for the night. Sorry about that. That's a rough go. It says I'm unable to connect to chat. Stinky. I probably said some things that people didn't like tonight. I don't get political. I don't mean to spoil your party. We'll just hit refresh. Changes may not be seen.